Okay, a bit of time delay there, so they're going to be hearing me afterwards. You're first and foremost, you're very welcome, each and every single one of you guys. Thank you for taking the trip all the way up to lovely Galway today, organised lovely weather for you. And for any of you guys who are in the field, you've got the lovely weather. And many of you guys are not in the field, indoors drinking, so we're not that here. Thanks only for managers, so the rest of you guys are in the field, work your way out. Right, so we're here today for a very special, two very special people. They have come through the program that you guys saw, each and every single one of you saw on your observation day or your first few days. As Jay was saying there, where's Jay? Okay, one of the perks of our business as well, international travel as well, and Jay is a great exponent of that as well. And so, I didn't actually realize you were in the room there. But he was saying, you know, that people, you were saying that, you know, you've seen a few people throw in the towel over the course of your career. And so have I, like, you know. And the beauty of this is it's a great filtration business, right? You'll come to a certain point in it. Most people can't do it. You guys are already in the top 10% of people out there who have the work ethic, have the commitment, have the willingness to break the mold, break comfort zones, to learn about yourself, about how to communicate with other people, to learn about the field, to learn about the sales, to learn about business. And hopefully each and every single one of you guys are growing into the role that you are. Whether you're here for a day or 5 years, I still learn every single day. That's the key to me being here. I learn every single day, and I learn from everybody, not just people in the business, customers. If you change your mentality in the field to say, I'm going to learn from the people that I meet today, the field becomes so much easier as well. The two guys that were here today, that we're here for today, are two great exponents of the field. They really, really, really know what it's all about. And for those of you guys who know them, they couldn't be further away from each other in terms of personality. Chalk and cheese, really, like really, really, really totally different. And we have two totally different approaches to the field as a result. But we have two of the high rollers, two of the names that you've seen on the field week in, week out for a long, long time now, you know. And these are things that you can learn, right? Because the guys are just being better versions of themselves. You all know how to be yourself. If you don't know yourself, you could dark the cave for a few weeks. Find yourself. But you need to know who you are, right? And the people who are going to progress in this business are the ones who ask difficult questions of themselves. Those people that James talking about and throwing the towel are the people who say, that's not for me. That's too hard. That's bullshit. I'm going to get, a real job. Or I'm going to do something else. And what it is just most people saying they're not willing to change what they need to change about themselves, right? So, we have some of you guys, I hope, have been following the news of late. We've seen a lot in Gaza. I'm following a lot because I think, it hurts me when I see a lot of injustice in the world. But think of the people in Gaza and think of how they are actually living their lives. They're living their lives for today, right? They're willing to fight for their territory, for their people. Every single day is a struggle. They're waking up every single day going, am I going to survive through today? Am I going to be able to feed my family? There was one family that 20 people in the whole family were wiped out. Did you see that? Can you imagine your whole legacy? Everybody you know in your extended family gone. People are living their lives right now. People are living their lives at the cost. Right? We have a recession here in the country here at the moment. A lot of people can't pay their mortgages, can't pay their bills, are struggling. There's thousands of people leaving the country every week. There's thousands of people that are getting houses repossessed. They're fighting. They're fighting. Anytime we've had an upsurge in this country, we've come to recession. Why? Because there's people in this environment that say that they want to fight. We've had all the memorials of the World War I during the week. Did you see all these? We had the poppies everywhere, and we had how many thousand Irish? 60,000 or something. British Army, right, who came home not to a hero's welcome because we were in the throes of, finding our own independence. But you've seen all the conditions, right? You've seen the documentaries. You've seen trench foot. You've seen living in the rain for 3 months in the same clothes. You've seen like these men who talk about living at the very, very, very edge of life. And then at the end of like 2 or 3 months of excruciating pain, hunger, tiredness, sickness, then they got to climb up over a trench and go and shoot some jerries. You might need to what? So they talk about it, with a passion and with an excitement. And they talk about the youth of today, and obviously you don't know what it was like because you haven't lived life the way you're supposed to at that level of intensity. And that's why we're celebrating it 100 years later. And that's why, at the moment, or certainly in the last kind of 5 years, we've had a bigger middle class in the country. We've had people who, the kids of today, and a lot of you guys who are in your early 20s or whatever, you're probably in disadvantage because you had an advantage teenage, because you had your PlayStations and all your appliances, and you had disposable income, and you could go out and you could do X, Y, and Z, whatever. Those same people now can't find a job. Those same people now are going, oh, I'm going to emigrate. Those same people now, from that level of comfort, are never really going to have what it takes in terms of mentality. So you need that. You need something in your life that you're going to fight. This is why I didn't succeed in this business. Because I had a kid, because I had nothing but a shirt on my back when I came in here. And someone sat down with me and they said, right, if you do X, Y, and Z, then you get to run your own office. And I said, what? However, I didn't believe in the systems, I didn't believe in the product, I said I'm going to make a bit of money out of this anyway. I went there along it through a little while, made a bit of money in it, and got the gold, made a little bit more money in it, and I was like, actually, I can do this. Wow. Then you get your own office, and then you move to another office with cool acoustics, and graffiti on the wall, and records, and banging tunes, and international audiences. And fought for 14-hour days. I asked myself the different questions. I broke the comfort zone. I learned from as many people as possible. And I enjoyed myself. And then I tried to teach other people how to do it. Some people listen. Some people don't. Some don't. We're all looking at you. Right? I still enjoy that. I still enjoy that environment. That's what's all there for. And take from this what you want. Whether you're only here for a week, guarantee you, not all you guys are going to get to manage it, right? Walk away from this business going, yeah, cool, I learned something. I know how to talk to people. I know that I'm capable of so much more. I learned a bit more about business. I learned how to travel. I realized that there's loads of avenues available. And walk away and say, you know what, yeah, walk away on your own terms. Don't walk away because you feel like quitting. Walk away just since I've got what I want out of it. If you want to get mad and get it, go for it. Go hell for leather. Go a year, put your head down, and see where you are in a year's time. If you're not sure you can't keep that committed, give 6 months. Give it 4%, 3 months. If you're only in it a couple of weeks and you're still not sure, fuck it, give it a week. But attack that week. I guarantee you're going to get something out of it. I guarantee you, there's not a single person who's walked through this door. Over 400 people have walked through this door in the last 5 years. And each and every single one of them have gone back out strong, regardless if they didn't even finish their observation. So imagine yourself, right? Imagine yourself, when you're walking through the park and you're really calm, and the light gets really soft and everything like this, and you're feeling like you're almost floating, and you're going, what the hell is going on here? And you see an older person on a bench. You walk up to that older person, you sit down beside that older person, and you realize it's you. You've gone through some time. Just walking in the park. Imagine yourself now, in 50 years' time. What do you look like? How fat are you? Is all your hair gone? Where are your wrinkles in your face? If you're a smiley person, your wrinkles are here. If you don't smile out, your wrinkles are here. Are you back crazy talking to the pigeon? predictions. Picture yourself now. Close your eyes. Picture yourself. Picture that person. Who's that person? What do they look like? What are they? And then imagine they said one thing to you. Imagine they said one thing to you. One piece of advice. And said, I remember 50 years ago I did this. Or if I was gone, if I had that chance again, I would do this. What would they say to you? Do you think that person would help you? Do you think that person would want the best life for you as possible? It's you. Right? It's you now. You're still you. So be the best version of you that you can be. You don't have to be like anybody else in the whole world. Just be you. And if you're your best version of you that you can be in this business, you'll definitely progress. Because people love the honesty, love the integrity, love people when they are being themselves are joy to be with. Yeah? Okay. So short-term gain, long-term gain is why we're all here. Have a clear step 7, a big goal about what you want to do in your life, and then everything brings you closer to that goal or further away. That's how simple life is. Imagine what you really, really want to do. Everything that you do brings you closer to that. Everything else is just distractions. I talked to a guy last week, and all he wanted to ever be was be an actor. But he studied and did 7 years in law because he wanted to earn good money, and he was told to study law. And in the moment of relapse, he just thought, I'd love to be an actor, I'd love to be an amateur in productions, and I'd love to do this and love to do this. It's crazy. Find out what you want to do and do it 100%. Okay. So I want to talk about a guy really quickly. So I'm not going to talk too long about guys, and they will tell you a little bit more about themselves as well. First guy I want to talk about is Ward. He's my first. Okay, so I'm giving the business at the start. Definitely want to interview him. I'm just blown away. This guy's good. This guy's really good. We had a bit of a rocky start. I was flying off to Birmingham. Forgot to do the third round call. Told Laura, was it? Tell you to ring him back the next day when I was away. I forgot about it. I was waiting for the phone call up to 6 o'clock in the day. The next day, I'm make sure he came in, did an unbelievable space day. Really hit the ground running. He's larger than life personality. He's very excited about what he does. Very passionate for the gym. Clicks with people straight away. He can't walk down the shop street without he knows all the customers. He goes, oh yeah, I brought him to a party. And everybody knows him as well. Larger than life personality. He's not a 9 to 5 guy. I would hate to be his boss in a normal environment, and to be expecting him in every Monday morning. We eradicated that almost to a degree as well. But because he does everything with such a joy to be, and such a passion, sometimes the nights out there weekends. When he's going, to get a new suit or whatever, he'd go all the way, get to thinking, I must be the sharpest person in the room. His crew are unbelievably loyal. His crew are unbelievably loyal to him. He's got a really great relationship with all of them as well. They all are really extra loyal because they believe in him. I believe in him as well, and I really see great things for him in the future. This is a very important day for him, so I want to give a big round of applause that we have so far. I'm really emotional right at this minute. I actually didn't prepare to
oh jeez, Marty's gone again, he's off for the year, especially from the football side of things, like, they fucked it up. So it's really nice to actually, like, thanks Paul for giving me that intro. But, and thanks again for everyone for coming. So round of applause for everyone. I suppose I'll start from the start. Myself and this grey-haired girl over here grey-haired, just had come back from Thailand. I came home and at the moment you found a bank letter from AIB. I was about 1,200 euros in debt. I had 850 euros in my credit card. I had Tony from Providence running after me for about 3 or 4 weeks. And I was really in the shit. I really was in the shit. I didn't know what to do at all. But like, I sat in the computer one night and I went on jobs.ie and up this Sabre Marketing. And it was like something like sports making people or something. I was sort of going with. And I sent off the CV and I got the call in for the interview and I came in and I got my first day. I just bought a tailored suit in Thailand actually coming over. And I was like, this looks great. I went one step up the stairs and and the worst thing about it was I was wearing the brightest red shoes you could ever see. But I came up anyway and the interview with Paul, like, and I was like, geez, this is serious stuff. Like, it was really intense. Like, I really got into the interview, like, and I was like, so basically we was talking about what you can do in the business, where you can go. It really, really excited me. It really did. And I remember leaving actually, I was like, you're like, man. Do you remember leaving? I'm like, I only met you. But yeah, I got really excited about it right away. And then Laura took me out in observation. Quite eventful to say the least. But yeah, I was really cocky. I was really, really cocky guy that time. Like, I was just like, Laura was pitching out, like, heavy at it. Laura was like, what do you go on to? And I just walked and said, hey, what's the crack? So, you know what I mean? Like, I was just so cocky. I was like, I'll do it the next day. But yeah, Laura did an unbelievable way, put me in she really got me even more excited about the business then. So I started anyway, and I went up the road, but I remember my first day, it was about Wednesday, and on about our goals, much about them, it was like 3, and I was like, I want 8, and Paul was like, no, it's something lower than that there, like, set goals that you get, no, I want 8. So I went out that day, I think I got 6 or 7 on the first day. Little did I know that next week they had all cancelled. And the reason for it was I was actually going into houses, right? I walked in like this high food, absolutely blown away, and when I left, they're probably like, so I asked Paul, I was like, why is everyone cancelling? Like, what's the story? And he kind of sat me down and goes, we'll have to cancel down the small one and all that there. So then I went totally to the upper side of it, like I was like all product knowledge, and we had to go and tell them everything. I think most of it was nothing. And I was like, what the hell? Like, I should do this. But I started to get it then, and I really enjoyed the field. Like, I used the field as a place where you could just really get away from everything else. Like, all the, like, I get a lot of music from other guys, like, you can just go and forget about it. If I'm done with it, I just go and forget about it. Like, it's a really good place to go, and it's universe of the field. She gains that field every day. And once I started to realize that that's the way it was, the field is easy. The field is easy once you use it to your advantage. Like, instead of going out in the field on a rainy day or whatever it is and saying, fuck this place, I hate this place. And you're walking around and the bus comes over and smashes you, your gauge sheet's all dirty, your battery's gone, don't know how to get picked up. Don't think about it like that there. Think of it as a challenge. Think of the field, the place you're going to go and you're going to beat the thing. And you want to beat it every day. If it was easy, we'd all be at it. You can't get to where Paul or Ollie or Jess or Rich or Mike or any Jay or these guys, you're not going to get to it with hard work. But I don't think it's really hard work. Like, you're not out with a shovel. I was in a roof over Boston one time. At 40 degrees heat, I covered clothes, not even for the skin, goggles, and there was tar coming up there, and you couldn't move. That was hard work. This is enjoyable. Like, that's what I don't get. Like, I don't get why people don't want to go to the field. It's enjoyable. You go out, you meet new people every day. Like, the stories we have, like, everyone here, the people you meet is ridiculous. Like Like I went into a house one day down in American Park full of students, and this guy comes out and his bathrobe and a pair of white runs and starts every word he said to me, he had to say it poetry, right? So I thought that was bad enough. Down comes two tigers that was living with him. And a wee German boy. Do you remember the guy, Laura? This is ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Oh, because we actually looked up in some sort of poetry. I don't know, but anyway, like we all have them stories. It's great. But look, the best advice I give anyone about this is, from my own point of view, is you have to ask yourself the hard questions. You have to look at yourself. You have to know exactly what you need to change about yourself to get to the next level. Now, I was never good at being told that because I was very depressed until I met Paul. Jesus Christ. Paul was making me cry. He's made me really want to punch him in the face. But Paul really made me realize like who I was and what I was doing and what potential I was facing. Anything I've ever done in life, I've done it full tilt. Like no one ever thought I'd do well in the concert and I'd beat the shit out of everyone. No one ever thought I'd play for Donegal when I saw my captain fighters for 3 years in a row. I must have done All Ireland this year. Everything I've done full tilt. But I was putting my energy into the wrong place all the time, putting it into the wrong place. And I get switched off. Paul taught me to take that energy and use that energy that you have. And everyone has that inside them, that energy, and take it and actually apply it to what you're doing and where you want to go. And it's not just on the field, it's in everything. It's with your relationship. It's what you say, eating your food, getting dressed, everything. Brushing your teeth in the morning, go flat out. Do you know what I mean? And like that's what I would give. If anybody really wants to succeed and get on this business, ask yourself them hard questions. Because everyone in here will do it. Everyone can do it. Was it not all easy to get manager? Everyone can get to managers. Everyone just apply for themselves right and does it properly. I'm still applying myself right. I still think on to the rest of the year that he's left. But like that's what I've taken from this. Like that's what I've taken from it. Even if I was to leave tomorrow, like I'd definitely be a different person. 100% be a different person. I'd be a different person because if I went into any other job now, and I'd say Nasty would agree with me, like you rip shit up, like because our attitude, our mentality, everything is just we have the best attitude anywhere in Ireland. This group of people, this is the best group of people that has the best attitude in the whole country. Alright? We're the most excited people. And we have the best work ethic. So if we were to walk in anywhere, like, we go to waste. That's what I'm saying. Take what you can get from this. Take every day as much as you can do. And fucking grab it by the balls. Alright? I just like to thank a few people as well. I want to start off with Paul. As I said, like, no one's ever done anything as much as me. Paul. He's actually changed my whole life. Just the way the person I was and what I was doing. I can't lie, you know what it was too big. You've just changed everything for me, man. Like, you are like my group of people, to be honest. Like, I can't put it in words actually how much he means to me. Like, he really does. She's been with me every step of the way, like, I say I put her through a lot, like, to say the least, but I couldn't have asked for a better leader as well, like, she was great at everything, like, if Chantal's dead and Laura's 10 miles down the road, Laura's there, like a flash, not even free for everyone, like, she's just a great role model, everything, but not just me, everything you do, like, and I can thank you as well. The next person the next one now is herself, Kira. You want to understand, like, she's a great girl, and I wouldn't be here for a year. Like, she's get up in the morning, like, one more sleep, she's like, get up. She's always at me, like, and like, she stuck by me, like, I know it's long hours and all that there and everything, but like, you've stuck by me and I wouldn't be here for a day. I love you, and That's Carlos. Everybody, these group of people are not just my people I work with, they're actually my best friends now. They actually are my best friends. A bit of advice that I'd have for anyone like building a team or building anything is we can say to each other right now, we are the tightest group of people anywhere. We all love each other. Hey, if there's anything wrong, we'll sort it out together. And to push the effort used by someone else me, like and hopefully I can repay that because I will repay that because I don't understand. I love each and every one of these classes as well, right?
Come on,
That's good. Upwards and onwards now. Take over the world.
Yeah. All right, cool. So we had our cheese, I'd say, yeah. Let's have our chop. Not that you're cheesy, but you're more cheesy. So this next individual I'm going to talk about came into the business, and the most powerful weapon that you have in the field and in life is you're smart. Right? Unfortunately, Fergal didn't come out as smart. This is like months of work. Even that very little bit of teeth. Fergal, even sometimes when he smiles, his mouth still looks like it's going down. It's kind of like biological anomaly. I don't really know what goes on there. Right? And I thought he was taking the piss. So I was like, no, you don't have to smile when you pitch, Fergal. And he's like, I smile, he's like, do it now, right? So I thought he was like, that one he's happy-go-lucky chat. So yeah, we worked a little bit on that, and it took a while. But as a result of him not being able to smile, he had to have a pitch. So he became the king of the difference, right? So if Alma was a typhoon coming in and just dazzling somebody, Fergal was a guy who was just like a ninja that would be dressed all black. Whoever into your house, stab you should have had. Clinical, precise, professional, take control of the situation. He's in there, boom, right? The king of the difference, he didn't care if he did it because he always get a result no matter what, no matter where he was. He knew if he wasn't getting the same here, it was the next door. So he didn't really need to make friends. He was like, I'm here to make money. Which is, true. Whereas I always talked about, some people make friends, and that's where you make money. That's the kind of approach that I would have gone down. Look at talking about each their own strength. And it doesn't matter what the differences are in your personality, it matters in the difference of your application of it. That's why Fergal is he's really, really solid. He's really, really dependable. I've never heard him give up to ever. Once almost, it was like he was sliding in a bit of a moment, but never seen him lose his attitude. I don't know if people have in the field or in the right answer or anything like that. I've never seen him lose his attitude. One person in the business that I've never seen. No matter how good anybody else is, I've always seen them lose their attitude. All of them. They just get it back quicker. Yeah. Fergal is so systematic. It's a scientific background, maybe. He puts a scientific approach to it. It's like, make money or excuses. He never tolerated any of the bullcrap from the outset. And these guys have known that he's had a problem all the time in the field. And he has that loyalty and that solidity with his team that they just knew. Even though he went up with a skeleton crew, it was reminiscent of Shane Barrett there. We have these are all the people that are Shane went up there with a skeleton crew as well, and the whole bunch. And Fergal did something really, really similar as well. But each of the guys solid, each of the guys dependable, each of the guys, with a big piece average over every single day and over the course of the week. Really, really loyal. Because he knew. He talks with such confidence about what he's going to do. And that's the most powerful thing in business, your word. You say you're going to do it, says it and then he does it. So he's got a single track mind, right? With that, I don't know where he's going to stop, but I just know that this guy has the potential to go all the way to the top. He's not going to lose that attitude that he has about 40 episodes and lost his on a Saturday or something, and everyone will blow it, jump in the private jet and go over and kick some ass, I would imagine. I'm really, really proud and honored to have Fergal in my social circle, in my sphere. He's become someone that I can hopefully, is going to be a friend for the rest of our lives together. Definitely, I know we're going to have great fun working together, and
Paul talks about not being able to smile, and he says it lightheartedly. It took a while. I'd say him and Mike. Is this my point? Be not able to smile, and it did it held me back an awful lot, and was it developed a different approach to things, and absolutely it did. But it was when I actually learned to apply all the systems all at once, and it was one conversation I had with Paul just before I went to the training was he was like, you're doing all the systems bar this one little thing here that says smile. I was like, that's bullshit. But and then he talked me through that, and then as soon as I went to the training that's when it all started. Because then I was just like, fuck it, you know what? I give this smile a crack. And it was from then on that I started getting on the bullet, and I started just becoming a bit more confident myself. And there's no way that I could have done this without having first learned how to do that, because everything is just so much easier when you're smiling. Any overturn, any issue you deal, all the time about problem solving there. If you're smiling, it's almost 99% of the time the easiest thing in the world to deal with, as long as you smile through it. I mean, it's the reason that the guys, I felt that made me a very good trainer. And I wasn't good at the start, and I learned how to do the systems and piece by piece and piece. And when I started building a team of guys, it was just a lot easier to teach them, because if someone was struggling a little bit with sales, I was just like, okay, you realize that you still don't know the sales. I did zero. And straight away that was a boost of confidence in everyone. And I mean, it couldn't be more different from you for the sales aspect of it at the start. I mean, we both ended up doing this sort of thing, but at the start, I mean, you pissed me off so much more. Oh my god. When he came into the business, I was like, okay, this is my time. I need to go and I need to impress the new guy here. Everyone's talking about being good at my class here and better. And for the first 4 weeks, I was like, what the fuck is this? We had a competition going on to go to Barcelona. I was like, we're going to 100 sales first. And I think you're 30 sales ahead of me by after the first week and a half. And I was like, oh jeez, what's happening here? Well, I mean, that was something really that was something that really spurred me on, and I would advise everyone have this competition, because I mean, I would consider myself more to be like brothers almost, because I mean, it's always been never a bad word said, but always been I'm going to destroy you every single day. It's always been a battle, and it's not going to feel the only time it feels hard when you're desperately trying to get more sales than more. That's the only time it feels hard. But when you're applying it the right way and just go at it and systematic approach, I won't say he gives up 20% of the time, but that's how it's all done. So I mean, as far as it goes, studying always a real thing that's changed a lot for me. It gave me a completely different perspective on it. And Michael, what is it? Yeah, I mean, huge thanks to you for that. Like, I mean, just completely another thing and just showed me all the basics. And that's what really got me going. And then it was coming back here and building a group of guys, bringing the team back up. Building a group of guys that, like, I don't have enough words to say about them. Like, they're just unbelievable. Like, I mean, I've never met a group of people so, like Jay talking about earlier on, talking about this unrealistic work ethic. It's not unrealistic to be seeing these guys. Fucking hell, like, I mean, there's a few stories from the bush, like, they were just ridiculous. Like, I mean, there was fucking Daniel, where is he? Oh, he's gone off, guys, right? Daniel waking someone up at, like, I don't remember what time it was, but they were in bed. Like, he knocked on their door and they opened up the bedroom window and said, "What is it?" And they're like, I gave out his full pitch. And they're like, "Alright, I'm gonna go back to bed now." And like that's the fucking work ethic that everyone had. And like Martin, another great example was just like I'd be texting the guys saying everyone's on this, and I call Martin and be like, "Man, you're right, like, I'm going to text from you haven't called me all day." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm just on street, I just haven't been able to look at the phone." And it was just like, that's the fucking thing that if everyone could apply that, there'd be like 10, 12 assistant managers in the country by the end of this year, like, if everyone could apply that. And then Mickey G was just ridiculous with sales. I've never seen someone so talented at just getting sales. He'd just go out into a place and he'd just say this is what you're having. And he'd come back and he'd be like, "Jeez." I was like, "How's your day?" He's like, "No, it's alright." And it's just the standard that he'd set himself, because he's very competitive naturally. He'd set himself those standards to just get so much better. And Dean, very, very similar, I think. Dean is just like Dean and Martin, very similar sort of approach. Like, both of them will just keep working until it's done. They don't care. Like, I mean, I've had loads of times calls from Dean at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. It's like, "Yeah, I have like 3 callbacks here." And it's like, "Yeah, okay. And it's like, "Yeah, just give me like half an hour." And then you come back and he's like, "Oh, I have 1 callback, but it's in the other side of the city." And you're just like, "Right, okay." And then it went, like, it reminded me so much of one of the days. The two of you did the same thing actually. You had a callback at like 11 o'clock. Half 11 in the other side of Sligo City. We're just like, and they're like, "Are you guys on commission?" "Of course I'm fucking on commission. You'll be here at 11. And that was the work ethic that everyone applied, and it was fucking crazy. Like, it was just, I haven't seen it. Like, and Ronan, it was one of my favorite memories of fucking Bush, like, of my whole time in this business, was we went up and we said, and it was something that I heard of Ollie from doing road trips with Ollie. It's like, you should be doing twice as many sales on a road trip that you do in the office. And as I said to all the guys, I was like, "No, what I'm doing is twice as many sales that you should normally do. We're not up here to do anything, but do double what we normally do. That's what we're up here to do." And I remember it was Wednesday of the first week, and it's like, "Okay, how's everyone getting on? We'll go through goals and everything." And I was like, looking at the promotion log, I was like, "Ronan, what's your personal best for the week?" He's like, 14. I was like, "And what do you want for the week?" 14. He's like, "Oh, wait." And all the guys just all turned around like, "Shit, yeah, I'm going to pull off my PV." And that was how fucking amazing it was, because everyone just got that, like, and just that was the work ethic that was involved in it. And it was just, nothing was unrealistic when you have that amazing work ethic. Nothing was unrealistic. It was like, do twice what it says you can do. Alright, cool. Because you're going to work twice as hard. I mean, that makes perfect sense. And I mean, we went up there saying about getting people on the bulletin. We went up and we were like, "We should get 3, but our goal is 5 people." What we did. I could not be more proud of you guys. Can I get you all up here? Probably one of the smallest groups I've ever seen. Right? Cool guys, yeah. this is what's happened. I mean, I've never been so confident and doing stuff that they've never done before. Like, it was absolutely phenomenal. Like, you talk about beating personal bests and everything. Like, they went up there like, oh yeah, we're going to beat personal bests, and they come back with like 5 or 6 sales more than their personal best. And it was like, yeah, all right, yeah, it was crazy. But it was the work ethic that these guys put in that really puts them ahead of most people in any aspect of culture or country. Because if everyone can apply this work ethic that these guys applied over 2 weeks, if you can apply that into even just 3 months, we would have managers left, right, and center. It would be absolutely phenomenal. Because all this is down to is a work ethic. And there's no stronger attitudes than these 4 guys here. I've had no issues with them. Well, give them like maybe for a day. But after that, just like, oh, shit, territory. And every day they come back, oh yeah, round 4. And every single day, like, Martin always talks about that being like, he was told once that there's no such thing as bad territory, and he comes back every day and is like, oh yeah, it's worked a little bit harder, but I knew they were there. Call back things, as we call them. But yeah, and like, that's the sort of thing that gets me really excited. Seeing all these guys and all hitting their goals. And that's one thing that anyone that has a team, that's looking to build a team, anything like that, you've got to be just focused on other people's goals, because my goals were just hitting their goals. So when we went out, like we went out every day, it was like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? How can I help you throughout the day? I was on the phone, like, I mean, like, I had to get a new phone first. I was on the phone non-stop every day, like, what do you need, what do you need, everything, okay, cool. And that's something that I really learned and used all the time when I was getting up to that stage, and when I was getting good at the sales aspect of things. I used to call people and ask, especially call and ask things like, what do I do here? And no matter, Ollie said this when he got home, no matter what they say, you always do it, because they know it. They know the answer. They're telling you the answer. So whatever they say to do, you're like, cool. It doesn't matter if you think it's a bit of a different approach. It's like, that is the right answer. And that sort of thing will always help you move along. Always. And my biggest advice to people, as well as that stuff, is road trips. There's no way I would have been so comfortable on my production run if I hadn't gone on road trips with Ollie, gone down the floor. I got promoted to leader down the floor of jail. I mean, if I hadn't gone to these different places, it's down to Limerick a few times as well. If I hadn't gone to these different places, there's no way I would have been as comfortable without all my mate. And like, and that's the thing, is break your comfort zones. So, I mean, aside from just the actual actions, the only thing that you really need to do is just focus on how much you want it and what you're willing to do. And if you do those things and you realize that it's what you want more than anything, nothing will stop you. It doesn't matter if you have a small group of guys, it doesn't matter if you're not good at deciding, it doesn't matter if you're not good at these things. You will learn how to do these things if you want to do them. And that is my biggest bit of advice to anyone in this room that is working on stuff. So just a few little bits of thanks here, because I mean, I've been helped every step of the way. Like, I don't think anyone really gets to this stage without being helped by other people, but the influence I think that other people have had on me, and like, one thing as well is like, I did a lot of the time I ask for this as well, which is really important. I don't think we do enough of it as a country. We don't never do. But yeah, I mean, huge thanks to everyone that's come up here, because I mean, I know Ollie has helped me so much with doing road trips with him coming up to doing all that helped me out. I've learned so much from him. Jay, going down, as I said, I wouldn't be a leader if I hadn't gone down. Rich, I had calls with you about crew, about how to manage my crew different ways, and Jess, I don't know how many times I've talked to you about different things. And like, I mean, those are just the outside influences that we don't even talk to all all the time. I mean, and the ones inside the office, I mean, like, the more you talk to these people, the better, like, I mean, but just the people inside the office, I mean, I couldn't even pinpoint single people, because every single person in this office has helped me so much. Be it the person that's only been in a couple of days and worked so hard with me on a retrain and really showed me different things. Like, I have learned so much from just retraining people. From a retrain, I've learned things about how to keep pushing, even though you don't know what the fuck to do. And then just like, I mean, Mike couldn't say anything more thanks to you. I mean, you've just been there and helped me every step of the way since my fucking dev observation where you nearly got some kills in the car. Life's in your hands. But yeah, and then Paul as well. So I mean, without these vital conversations that I've had with these guys over the last year, I don't think I'd be where I was. Also, a lot of pushing from this person. A couple of weeks before when I went on push, it was just like, just fucking do it. Stop talking about it and just fucking do it. And I was like, okay. And like, and that's there's sort of people you have to have in your life. I mean, if you don't have them, talk. If you don't know these people, get their numbers today. Better opportunity to do it. And call them. And call them every day until you get from the point. Piss them off. Make them talk your number. That's how much you want to be talking to these people. Okay? So there's one more big round of applause, please. One more for Sabre as well.
Hey, Cork. Hey, Dublin. Still the greatest city in the world. Okay, cool. So we're going to have a few highlights here as well. We have somebody coming on an interview day as well. So hello. Imagine he got a job today. That would be very exciting. All right, cool. Very exciting day to be seen as well. Dean, okay, cool. Can I have Jay over here, please? Have a good one for Jay. Can I have Sean out here? Come on, Sean! Correct. Steve. Go on, Steve. Let me see the also known as. Yeah, see, just like a car, that's different. I'm going to call you guys out. You guys are in one of these cars as well. You're working in Galway City. You are competing against Sabre, as we are facing at the moment. Oh no! Yeah, because I was expecting a little bit of yeah, I suppose usually all of you yeah, right. Cool. So, Jay, let's see where's Dave. Okay, so we have Martin, Kieran, Keen, and Darren. Come over here and give us a bill. Okay, if you are Paul or Ronan or Megan or Andra, here with Sean. If you are Alan or Carl or Kanda, Randall, over here. Ellen or Q over here with Sarah Louise. If you're recording, easy tiger. If you're recording or Sam or Dara, Carlos, sorry. If you're recording or Sam or Dara or Carlos over one Lord King, give them a big. Mark and Mickey G, you're over with Justine. Dean, Carrie, or Angelina, you're over with Mr. McCann. Okay, is that everything right out?
Yeah,
I will use it with Dean, yeah. You guys have it right out? Is there anyone who's going on to feel that it wasn't called out there?
That's everyone.
What?